Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hi everyone. Okay, today I'm going to present my work on Augmented MOOC or A-MOOC, Augmenting Your Learning Experience. Before I proceed with the rest of my presentation, okay, let me introduce myself. I am Erny Arniza binti Ahmad, a senior lecturer attached to the Department of Computer Technology and Networking at the Faculty of Computer and Mathematical Sciences UITM Shah Alam. This is my presentation outline. I will begin my presentation with the introduction, followed by the problem statements, and then the objective. Okay, we will look into the focus of the study, which is the motivation in MOOC, and then discover the three techniques identified to be implemented in MOOC, okay, which is the active learning, augmented reality, and also gamification. Okay, and then I will explain on the augmented MOOC or A-MOOC structure, and then finally I will conclude my presentation. Okay. The introduction. The emergence and growth of massive open online course (MOOC) has revolutionized the conventional model of knowledge delivery in formal education. It becomes necessary for academicians, researchers, and MOOC providers to figure out the measures to satisfy diverse educational needs of its heterogeneous learners and provide the most engaging learning experience to all participants. There are various challenges that MOOC community is coming across. Few of them are accreditation and certification of students, increased dropout rate, quality assessment of learning, personalization and individual instruction support, student performance assessment, long-term administration and oversight, ethical and privacy issues for learners' data. Out of these challenges, the incredibly low rate of course completion, which is as low as 10%, is one of the most troubling aspects. Therefore, better engagement techniques are required for retaining a student from sign up to course completion. For more sustained learning, different segments of MOOC need to be worked upon. Okay, the objective of this study is to introduce the concept of augmented MOOC or A-MOOC, which explores active learning, gamification, and augmented reality techniques in MOOC. Okay, the focus of the study is motivation in MOOC. Okay, motivation play a significant role in learners' self-regulated learning. Prior works on self-regulated learning make a distinction between intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. Extrinsic motivation is related with external values and demands, while intrinsic motivation refers to doing an activity for the enjoyment and inherent satisfaction of performing a task. Okay, right. However, in MOOCs, unlike the other types of online courses, learners' intrinsic motivation for the subject addressed is of higher importance as the certification obtained after completion has a typically low recognition. Okay, and then gamification and active learnings are some of the main strategies that are being explored in the literature to increase learners' intrinsic motivation in MOOCs. Okay, this study focused on enhancement of MOOC by improving the contents presentation techniques. So basically, we have identified three techniques, okay, which is active learning, gamification, and augmented reality. These three techniques have been proven to make content more interactive and engaging, and also increase motivation levels of students. Okay, let's look into the three techniques to be implemented in MOOC. The first technique is active learning. So what is active learning? Active learning is a process whereby students engage in learning activities that promote application, analysis, synthesis, and evaluation of new knowledge of course contents. And for the strategies, by using active learning strategies, okay, such as group discussion, okay, case studies, okay, and so on, instructors can motivate students to engage in critical thinking and meaningful learning, promote retention and transfer of new information, and also improve interpersonal skills with digital affordances. And for the implementation, by implementing this kind of learning technology can provide or support effective learning experiences for a wide range of learners across a broad spectrum of knowledge domains. Okay, for the second technique, augmented reality. Augmented reality refers to a concept in which real world is enhanced by blending it with the virtual world. Okay, the augmented reality enables interaction with real and virtual world. The better visualization of the content will keep the learners active during the learning process as it enhances human ability to understand and process information. So MOOC learners can utilize mobile devices and wearables to experience the augmented reality world. The courses that are rendered on mobile devices can be overlaid with virtual objects to augment the static course. Okay, the third technique is gamification. Gamification is defined as using game-based mechanics, aesthetics, and game thinking to engage people, motivate action, promote learning, and solve problems. Okay, the two elements of gamification is self elements and also social elements. Okay, self elements such as point badges, levels, and virtual groups, content unlocking, etc. While social elements such as leaderboards, okay, can add gamification elements, okay, to make the course content and interaction more interesting. Okay, and for the implementation, okay, learning process can be gamified with rewards, okay, like the points and badges to motivate learners and engage them in a better way. Okay, this is an example of MOOC, okay, that incorporate, okay, the three techniques. Okay, I'll call it as augmented MOOC, or in abbreviate A-MOOC. Okay, right. Augmented MOOC or A-MOOC explores the three techniques that I have described earlier. Okay, which are the active learning, gamification, and augmented reality. Okay, so all these three techniques are being incorporated into a MOOC. Okay, right. In A-MOOC structure, the augmented reality techniques being applied to learning videos. Okay, the learning videos are embedded into the images, and students may scan the images using their mobile phone, which is equipped with the augmented reality scanner. So once they scan the images, the learning video will be automatically displayed on their devices. For active learning techniques. Okay, in A-MOOC structure, active learning technique is supported by the QR code technology. Okay, all the activities, okay, are designed and embed into the MOOC platform. Okay, using the QR code, learning activities are linked to the MOOC learning activities or any other various attractive Web 2.0 technologies. So using this technology, learners can interact with the instructor, access the content, and collaborate in their learning activities. And for gamification techniques in A-MOOC structure, we can say that the learning activities are gamified, okay, through the application. Okay, some of the activities such as use case studies, okay, crossword puzzles, okay, are designed, okay, in the learning activities as part of the learning activities. Okay, and then for gamification techniques also, so learners is linked to the various game-based activities in MOOC and also to other applications such as Kahoot, Quizy, Socrative, and more to add more fun to the learning activities. At the end of the learning activities, students will collect their rewards in terms of badges. So once they complete one level of activities, they will receive one badges. Okay, and then they may collect as many badges that they can. So this will make them compete with each other, okay, to collect the badges. Right, so this is one examples of the gamification techniques in A-MOOC structure. Okay, how to integrate all the three techniques in MOOC? Okay, this is the I can consider as the most interesting or attractive part of a MOOC structure. Okay, instead of using MOOC in online mode, okay, so a MOOC provide a downloadable printed version of MOOC. Okay, so this printed version of MOOC can be downloaded for further references of the students. So student may download and print, okay, the activities, okay, the learning activities of the MOOC, and then use it at their own time. Okay, so learners would be able to continue and enjoy their learning with MOOC. So, meaning that a MOOC structure also provide online and also offline printed version of MOOC. Okay, and finally, I would like to conclude my presentation. Okay, the use of active learning, gamification, and augmented reality provides a favorable environment for the learners, okay, that enhance students' outcomes by engaging them during the learning process. Okay, right. But then by providing better visualization, support of individualism, and improving the interest factors are some of the key features of the techniques. Okay, right. And then augmented MOOC or A-MOOC advocates, okay, blending all these three techniques in MOOC. Okay, course content needs to adopt, okay, these techniques for providing an enriched environment. So the expectation of this product or this study, okay, is that with these amalgamations or the combination of these three techniques, okay, will provide a better learning outcomes. Okay. Okay, these are the list of my main reference, okay, for the study. Okay. And for that, I will end my presentation today. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.